Hi, my name is Jennifer Elliott, and I am a home-based educator in Clare County as a part of Mid-Michigan Community Action Agency in partnership with Early On. And what that means basically is I am a teacher for newborn babies, pregnant women, and up to 3 years old. And then after that, I help them transition into preschool. In our program, we focus on literacy. So literacy is so important. And it's pre-speech. They don't have to be talking for you to read to them. It can be, day one when they're first born. You can read to them. They are listening even though they're just staring off into space. Some families say that they have troubles getting their child to pay attention while they're reading. Well, they don't have to. It's nice, but they don't have to. You can just close the door and read to them. And they're hearing what you're saying, even though they're, thinking about a million things and running around and banging toys together. They're hearing what you're saying. And those words are helping them. So I, with the program, focus on helping you help them, because you are their greatest teacher. The parent is the greatest teacher. And I am there to aid the parent into helping their child. So I'm going to now read a book, a child's board book. And this is the type of book that you would read to like a 3-year-old. And I'm going to teach you how to make the most out of your reading experiences with your children. So I'm going to teach you how to interact with the book. So, instead of just reading the book and then setting it down, you can ask them questions while you read it. And I'm going to do that and demonstrate how to do that. So it's always important to show the cover, show them what you're going to read. So this book is called Roosters Off to See the World by Eric Carle. I think he is the author of The Very Hungry Caterpillar as well. One fine morning, a rooster decided that he wanted to travel. So right then and there, he set out to see the world. He hadn't walked very far when he began to feel lonely. And you can ask questions like, what is this? Or what color is this? Even if they're not saying colors yet, getting them thinking about it is a big step. Just then he met 2 cats. The rooster said to them, "Come along with me and see the world." The cats liked the idea of a trip very much. "We would love to," they purred, and set off down the road with the rooster. And then maybe if you have cats in your house, you can be like, "What is this? Does this look like our kitty?" And then maybe say your kitty's name, or, just having them realize that images, print has meaning in real life. As they wandered on, the roosters and the cats met 3 frogs. "How would you like to come with us and see the world?" asked the rooster, eager for more company. "Why not?" answered the frogs. We are not too busy now." So the frogs jumped along behind the roosters and the cats. And then here's another learning activity. Right up in the corner, he has 1 rooster, 2 cats, 3 frogs. This is a learning activity with math, understanding the concept of 1, 2, and 3. After a while, the roosters, the cats, and the frogs saw 4 turtles crawling slowly down the road. "Hey," said the rooster, "how would you like to see the world?" "It might be fun," snapped one of the turtles, and they joined the others. As the roosters, the cats, the frogs, and the turtles walked along, they came to 5 fish swimming in the brook. "Where are you guys going?" asked the fish. "We're off to see the world," answered the rooster. "May we come along?" pleaded the fish. "Delighted to have you," the rooster replied. And so the fish came along to see the world. The sun went down and it began to get dark. The moon came up over the horizon. "Where's our dinner?" asked the cats. "Where are we supposed to sleep?" asked the frogs. "We're cold," complained the turtles. Just then some fireflies flew overhead. "We're afraid," cried the fish. Now the rooster really had not made any plans for the trip around the world. He had not remembered to think about food and shelter, so he didn't know how to answer his friends. Have you ever been scared of the dark? Do you get scared at night? That's something you can ask your kids, to help them, emotionally relate to the book. After a few minutes of silence, the fish suddenly decided that it might be best if they headed for home. They wished the others a happy trip and swam away. Can you see the fish swimming away? Then the turtles began to think about their warm house. They turned and crawled back down the road without so much as a goodbye. Would that make you sad if someone didn't say goodbye? Asking them questions, making them think. Another thing is pointing out colors. Blue, white, red, green. What's your favorite color? The frogs weren't too happy with the trip anymore either. First one, then the other, and then finally the last jumped away. They were polite enough to wish the rooster a good evening as they disappeared into the night. The cats then remembered an unfinished meal they had left behind. They kindly wished the rooster a happy journey, and now they headed for home. Now the rooster was all alone, and he hadn't seen any of the world. He thought for a minute and then said to the moon, "To tell you the truth, I'm not only hungry and cold and homesick, but I'm homesick as well." The moon did not answer. It too disappeared. And now the rooster is all alone. The rooster knew what he had to do. He turned around and went back home. He enjoyed a good meal of grain and then sat on his very own perch. And you can see the rooster sleeping because his eyes is closed. After a while, he went to sleep and had a wonderful, happy dream, all about the trip around the world. The end. And while you're reading your book, you can, at the very end, it mentions dreams. Ask them, have you ever had a dream? Tell me about your dreams. You can also, it's important, you can let them, if they're interested, they can hold the book. If they're holding it upside down, that's okay. They're learning, what books are, depending on what their age level is. But if they're holding it right side up, of course, encourage that. Just having them understand. Oh, point to words as you read. Have them follow along. Have them follow along as you read the words. That way they start to comprehend that printed words have meaning. These are just the fundamental stepping stones of reading. So I hope that those are some good tips for you, and have fun reading with your children.